Hey, 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 hey. Sorry, I'm over here reading the chat and I was just waiting to make sure Nina wasn't going to have another block party. Somebody walked past in the front and was talking loud, I guess, on their phone as they walked past. And Nina had to let them know. I want you to know I'm here. So I first came in and I was just looking over at the chat and reading it and going to say good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm saying it. Good morning. I don't want to hear it's in the afternoon. It's good morning to me to you. It's good morning from me to you. I've been up pretty early this morning. First of all, I woke up and what doggone. Oh, killing me. So let's say some greetings, Mama Ann. How you doing? Good afternoon, good morning, happy Wednesday. Corn's mom, I can see you. How you doing? How you doing? Says Jared's talk. How you doing? Joshua, how you doing? I love Kings on the building. Daisy, how you doing? Tina says, how you doing? How's it going? How you doing? What you doing? Christina says, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. Let me stroll up so we can put it up too. I know I said hey to my Daisy. How you doing? Susan says, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, your nurse is coming at 1:30. How you doing? How you doing? Tell your nurse I said hello and she better be taking care. I know she is. I just say to myself, before I worry about it, I just tell myself, no, I'm in the right path. And I got the wisdom to see it. You know what I mean? And sometimes when you was young, you seen it. I'm talking about young in the mind, not young in the years, y'all. Because I was young in the mind. I was in my 30s. I don't know about you. You might have been real grown in your 20s. I wasn't now, so it wasn't my story. But when I was young in my mind, I could see bad, but I was trying to fix it. I could see wrong, but I was trying to right it. I could see you better get up out of here, but I was trying to stay because they had to go ahead and give me back what I had put in, and he gonna give me back what I done gave him, and they gonna say they sorry, and they go, I just kept running my own life down in the dragsters. But when I'm wise, I could be writing the room up and still be excellence. And the difference between me and them is I'm still gonna shine. You know what I mean? I'm gonna shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. I promise you. Thank you for that super sticker. I want to pull it on up. Put it on up. But yeah, y'all, you got to. You got to. Karma's of your yacht. How you doing? Oh, God, Jesus. We're getting close, y'all. We're getting close to the date. But right now, in my mind, I'm like, okay, do not stress. Because if you start stressing, and not even stressing about the surgery, y'all know how life been. So ever since I went with this abscess, which as y'all can tell by my face, it's went down. Even when I look at the videos from 2 weeks ago, it's like you can see it. I mean, you could see it all under my eye. It was all the way back into here, and oh Jesus, Lord my mercy. But I got to get this tooth out because they like even if the abscess go away in the tooth there, you can't have the surgery because the abscess will come back. You can't have surgery with the abscess. Can't put you under anesthesia. So I'm like, next week I need you out tooth because when I go on the 6th of April, because now I got it now. So I had the appointment on the 11th of April and on the 18th is the surgery. But when I go, so now I got to go on the 6th of April. The tooth has to be gone. Mhm. And the doctors cleaned out the infection zone. And when I go, my blood pressure has to be down. So I'm like, but you know how life is gonna keep rocking things that rock the blood pressure. So like it could be stress. Now you got stress, so you're eating bad. Well, the good thing is, see, God know me better than I know myself. He said, oh no, I got something for you. We're gonna mess this tooth up. That even like yesterday when you're eating your favorites, you're gonna realize your mouth is still in this place. Cause I'm also scared because of where the abscess is, that when it was bad, you felt like when you went to go chew, you was gonna pop it. Mm-hmm. And the scary stories I've heard about abscess rupture, I've said, no, can't be me. Mm, mm. And the pain, it rings into my mouth and my eardrum. It's out of the world. So, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. So, yes. So, Monday, I'm going to the aquarium with my granddaughter. And If I get back early enough, I'm gonna go Monday. But if not, I gotta go Tuesday. But I want to still go by Monday because Monday I have to go so they can make sure, bam, it's gone, and then Tuesday we can pull it too. You know what I mean? And but it's gotta go. And the worst part is because now the abscess is on. So I got my wisdom teeth full, so I have no wisdom teeth. You know what I mean? Because when they went to do the two, they said, "Well, you take the top, we gotta take the bottom. If we take the bottom, we gotta take the top. If we take one and one of like this, we gotta take them like that." So I have no back wisdom teeth. Okay, and I got my teeth pulled at the McGuire Center. That's out here in Loyola Hospital. I had the great specialist in my mouth. And Hornsey, I don't even want to get in that horror story. Savage, how you doing, sis? How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Um, uh, but yeah, no, but the abscess is under the tooth that's next to where this wisdom tooth. So it's nothing here, and your mouth shifts, so it seems like it's even now. It's been years. I got my wisdom teeth pulled. I was like 24. You know what I mean? But so the abscess, so when it was big, it had the gum next to it swollen too. So you couldn't bite down. Like I couldn't even do this. I couldn't twist. Oh, mm, mm. And this week has been so since like Wednesday. Wait a minute. Corn's mom, does that say what I think it says? Thank God. Thank God. I mean, even if I'm not using it like that, I mean, it's always in that. You know what? You just made me think of something. I wanna, I wanna take that time to take time because I'm tongue tied after reading that one. um, um, there you go. But it just makes me think like in all the health I've had. Now I've had problems with my reproductive system. I've had, problems with gallbladder. I've had I've had all these different health problems. I've never had any problem with that thing. And that's a blessing. Call it a blessing. I'm gonna call it a blessing. I'm gonna call it a blessing. I'm gonna call it a blessing. And if you ever had a problem with that thing and you can still use it, then call it a blessing. And if you, because here, let me say something. There's a problem with that thing for me right now. My hormones started shifting and changing in my life when, you know what I mean, I started having a hysterectomy so young. And excuse me, a partial hysterectomy. And then I have a full size, still have a uterus. Um, but that shifted my whole hormonal balance. Like I told you, I was in my late 20s going through. I was all the signs. The hot flashes, the mood, everything that came. I never, you know what I'm saying, just on some deep. Sorry, fellas, just keep it in the box. And you know what, fellas? Sometimes when you're in the room and hearing things about women, don't call it a woman thing because it might help you understand what some woman next to you is going through. You know what I mean? So automatically, because I had cysts and stuff, that automatically shifts your hormones because it messed up. That's it's hard to just sit here and explain, but yeah. So I have, and one thing this body. That's why when the eyes started getting, I said, "Come on now, come on now, come on now." If we can see, sometimes it's like, "Oh, at least I can see," and if I couldn't see, at least I could hear. And that's what I learned. I learned to listen better when these eyes got bad. I did, and then I still get a little stressed when I'm like, "Damn, I missed it. I didn't see it." Because I think about when you can't see it at all. So I try to catch it. If not now, a little later. A little later. Go ahead, sis. You know Corn's mama, man. I can see her. I see her. She a mess. A mess. But yeah, y'all. Want to get too deep in it? I don't want to get too deep in that. But it taught me too to understand and to respect that you never know what nobody going through. You never know or been through. But yeah. Oh, how's everybody doing though? Doomity doom doom doom. You must. I felt you in the universe the other day. I don't know why. I was reading in a comment and who said it? And they said no because they're talking about what we do on Terry Lands and we be up. It was like we laughing something and talking about Doom got on his blouse because she'd always say blouse and we be saying Terry Land. No, it's not a blouse. Men don't wear blouse. Some do, but when they do, they know it's a blouse, but usually it's a shirt. Oh, I'm good. How are you? How are you? How am I? Look, how are my dog friends? I want to know how they are first. And then, how are you? How's everybody? Thank you, Mama. That's right. Hit that like, hit that crown, hit the crown, smash it, tap it, touch it, smash it, tap it, touch it. What? Smash it, tap it, touch it, huh? And I'm talking about the like, yeah. I don't want nobody. Damn, you got real dirty earlier. She was telling to touch it, tease it. But I didn't even say all that. I didn't even say all that. Miss Manda, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? It's morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. What did what did that character Jim Carrey? I love that movie. What is the name of that movie, Jim Carrey? And he say, "Good morning, good afternoon." Wait, what did he say? Good morning, good morning, good. See, I had it, so I'm trying to figure out the movie. What is the name of the movie first? Because now that's gonna be stuck on the Truman. The Truman. So I love that movie. Good afternoon. But yeah, oh, I dare y'all. But I know it's going down because, like I said, you could feel it as it go down. And then when it was going down, you could actually feel. That's why I'm like, oh no, we gotta get right up in here. We gotta get right up in this because I want to get this over with. I want to just get past the, you know what I mean. Let's get to the surgery. Let's get to me having anxiety attacks about wearing that block overnight, and then let's get it off, and then let's go on with life. You know what I mean? That's where I want to get to. I want to get to the day after the surgery, and they taking that block off my eye. When we get there, I'm good. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci, and that's all I'm trying to do. Black, how you doing? How you doing? That is when I'm gonna be happy. So I'm like, oh, we not prolonging this. No, 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 no. We gonna get this out now. We gonna get this taken care of right now. We not pushing it out. And that way we stand on everything. But yeah. So how's your going? Tell me that. How is your day going? How's this Wednesday? Hump day. Wednesday was always my favorite day because what I liked my, especially if I ain't work weekends. It was a Monday to Friday job. Wednesday let me know it was almost over. It let me know that when I clocked up out of here today, when I came in tomorrow, it was only one day standing between me and getting the hell away from everybody up in here. You know what I mean? So Wednesday, I loved. I skated. Even if and don't let Friday be payday. Oh, Wednesday I can skate up in here because we just got one more day to come up in here and then remember on Friday why I even come up in here. Payday. You know what I'm saying? And keep it moving. That was Wednesday for me. That was Wednesday for me. Wednesday was a day that, you know what, if I went out or stayed up a little late, it wasn't that bad because I just had to get through Thursday and Friday. That was Again, I rise. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Because let me tell you something. If I start thinking about everything that was wrong, I'm talking about in my life, happened, everything else. If I thought about that, I wouldn't get up. So, like you said, still I rise. Still I rise. And still I rise. When every part of me is, you know what I mean? Everything else is gone for this second. So, and we appreciate you here. Send good vibes and love to each other. You never know what somebody going through. You know? I just was out and getting my wisdom teeth pulled. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a definitely high anxiety, definitely. And all those different textures. Oh, we are sending it. We are sending it. Hmm. And we sending you strength for the aftermath, you know, to calm them down and assure them, poor baby. He gonna be strong. And you know what? I just got this feeling that even worse, he's gonna do so much better than you think. Because I know right now your anxiety is up, worrying about what could be. We sending you love and prayers, sis, and definitely sending it to that young king. Yes. Um, One thing I will say in autism that I've learned in childcare and the different spectrums, it's different spectrums of autism, like most things, and the different spectrum of people with autism that I have ever worked with, and I mean this. If they give me a window to anyone with autism, the window they give me to see is that I have never in my life met people with so much love. Like, I kid you not. Oh my goodness. The even when like we had one child, and with his autism, he would if he got worked up or something bothered him, even if his textures he touched and they bothered him, he would hit his head. And so when Miss Danny came in, there's an in between that and a soother to try to. But even when when you calm down the situation, his cuddle, his love. I mean, if he knew what he was giving to me, and this is in each spectrum. I mean, it's something, and I've learned that also when I have got around different children that I've worked with that were on different. Um, and I hate labels. I do so much, but I know that we have to have labels to give the understanding to people from the outside into ourselves, and we have to put the research under something. So I do understand to that, but I just can't stand the labels. Some of the most beautiful children I've ever worked with. You know, when I go to see my auntie and at home, and these are young adults, and some of them are young, but these are young adult living. But when you see some of the most beautiful people, it's the energy I feel when I walk past. But some of them can't even hold a conversation with you in her place. But it's their energy. You feel it. You feel it. I can feel it because they can't talk. And I told you I had a client before who, because of a surgery, oh man, it's like he went paralyzed and he couldn't talk. And all he could do was talk to Miss Danny with his eyes. That's it. And I felt like we held some of the most deepest conversations I've ever heard with somebody in his life. And I learned the response by how his eyes would glow when I would tell him I understood what he was saying, or were you trying to tell me this? And I don't know what, because I was able to communicate with him. So I don't know. I don't know. I remember years ago when you had like Tony Braxton talking about her son, and what's the other one named Holly Robinson, And it was almost like they were saying something foreign. But to me, it made me understand a lot of people who back in the day they were just calling them ADD, or they got ADD, or they have this. And it was because we didn't have a label. We didn't have, but these things were here. Or, I don't know, we didn't have enough research because out, it's so weird that everything we think is new is old. Everything we put a name to was going on for a long time, and some people never even got to get the help because they never even got to go under the umbrella. So I don't know. I don't know. You're welcome. You're welcome. And Nino said, "Oh, you sending love too. You a real. You're sending love. Yes. He's something else. He's something else. But yes. Oh man, but I tell you, some of the greatest experiences of my life was to even being able to be in young people's life like that. And like I said, they giving just as much love as you giving. You please, they giving more. They give him more, and you can feel it. You can feel it when they're willing to, because sometimes they're not willing to get close like that. They're not at all, and that's okay. They show it in a different way, like they'll come and sit by you and do something. That don't mean touch. And somebody still love. I can feel it, and I know that that is something good, something beautiful. And that's what I tell people. I always am gonna have patience for the children, even when they out here doing wrong. The moment I give up on them, I've given up on the future because they got to grow up. So they got to be adults among the society somehow, whether good or bad. You know what I mean? I feel a duty. I feel a duty. That's the thing in you, like there's that motherly thing because I'm a woman. That's gonna make you care. Because as a mother, even when they're working it all, you say, I'm gonna love them and I'm gonna pray for them. Even if you gotta say, I gotta take some space. But I'm gonna love them. I'm gonna pray for them, and whether they know it or not, I'm always gonna be for them. And I'm gonna be their biggest cheerleader because I'm gonna cheer when they won't cheer. I'm gonna cheer when they swear I don't cheer. I'm gonna cheer for them to make it. I'm gonna cheer for them to win. Period. I'm gonna be their biggest cheerleader. And that's what for the youth. I'm cheering for y'all to win. I'm cheering for y'all to do better. I am. I am because y'all the future, and I'm gonna get older. So if that's what's running it, oh Lord, Elizabeth, take me, cause no. So yeah, I'm always pulling for the yachties. By that I mean the shotties. Okay, but yeah, I am. I'm rooting. That's why I always say this ain't for the kids and the young, but I want them to hear it one day. Come of age or be with that adult that says it's okay. But I want them to know, like, y'all the chance. And that's in every generation. When it's that youth and you turning on the youth, you got to remember that's the answer. This young girl was on a microphone singing out of her car the lyrics to a racist song. You the future, shorty. And if millions of shorties are agreeing with that to be okay, what's the future saying? And if an artist wrote that and that's an actual song that actually is able to be on any different streamers and it's being streamed over and over again, can we, once again, not saying it's right, but can we really be mad at the shorties that we're saying it's okay to even have this out as a song? And are we saying it's okay for everybody to come out with a song naming who they hate? Who they could live with without being them on the world? Okay. Or is it only okay if we agree with it? What? You got to know the one that agree with taking you down, agree with taking somebody else down. You better know. They ain't going to stop. Don't stop, can't stop. Because what if they take all y'all down? They going to look for the next people to take down. And the next people don't stop. Yeah, he's got this. I know that's right. Hmm. I'm glad we can give you comfort. We send in love. We send in love. We send in prayers. I said, man, let's love on each other. You never know what somebody going through. That's what I said. When we came up in here deeper during that pandemic, man, you just wanted to get away for a second. You wanted to laugh. You wanted to know somebody could be okay. Because everybody going to have a story. If we took the time, everybody in this room got a story. And some will be stuff we can relate to. Some will be something. Some won't relate, but some, oh my God, but they'll get understanding. Some will get judgment because everybody got to have something. I don't know why people got to have that in them. That's why you got people that, oh, I'm going to throw your, oh, you can't read. I'm going to throw that in your face. That's funny. Well, that's not really funny because when we do the stats on in America, there's a lot of people can't read. And that's sad. That's sad because people die to come here for education. So how could it ever be people in this country who can't read? And I don't want to hear because their mamas ain't doing their homework with them. How do we have an educational system that can fail you at any point or anywhere? I don't care if it was in the hood. Why every education system out here should be top notch? So I don't want some things I just don't know. You gotta have a good place where we can actually talk about something but still be good. Nia, I'd love to say you had to go out, but I just took you out right before I went live, so I'm trying to figure out what it is we need. I know you're just feeling lonely. Or was it you want to eat? What do you want? Okay. Come on, let's go find out. Let's go find out. What is it you want? I need to know that part first. What do you want? Wait, did you just run and get your rope? What the? What's going on with my dog? Because I'm losing my mind trying to figure it out. Wait, I'm confused. I'm super confused. I have no idea. What is it? What is it, Fido? Thank you, thank you. Mm-hmm. Definitely sending prayers to your husband. Sending, that's what I said. How can I hesitate? There's nothing we doing that we can't send some love, and if you pray, you can't send some prayers. And you know what I mean? One thing about it, if you catch it, if I put you on a prayer list with me, it's gonna be a habit for my brain to keep you on there. You know what I mean? So ain't nothing wrong with sending some love, sending some good vibes to each other. And people are like, well, I don't be nice to people because people done screwed me over so long and people done did me wrong. Are these people doing you wrong? I'm so sick of living in a society where everybody has to be held to what somebody did wrong. But then certain things don't hold me to that though. No, I just can't stand that. Okay, if they did you wrong, stay away from them. And stay away from anybody doing anything like them. Let what they did be the warning of how you don't want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? But don't treat everybody like they finna do that to you. Don't. Don't, because I told you, if you treat me like everybody else, unlike you, I'm going to walk away. Because I don't like people who treat me like people who did them wrong, and I'm not doing it. I don't like people who try to do, if I tell you, like, I'm not that person, but you want to keep trying to do that because if you do it with everybody else, that's going to make me be like, oh, you know what? I know my boundaries. I got to get up out of here and go. All right, that's one thing about me I tell people all the time. I hold everybody to a standard of believing that whatever decision you made, you thought this all the way through. You get what I'm saying? And no matter how I see it, you got to see it that way for it to be what you think. You know what I mean? So, believe you me. Y'all ever heard the expression, you can't be slick to a can of oil? People done called me slick before because it's real hard to get something past me. Real hard. And when you do, here's the difference between me and most. As soon as you do, everything that got past me comes directly to the light. Michelle, how you doing? Joe being Joe, how you doing? Happy Hump Day Wednesday. Yeah, because everything then it comes to light. I'm like, that got past. Because look, I couldn't love you, and if I love you, you can have some flaws that I think you should change, but you got to want to change them. You know what I'm saying? I'm still love you. I got love for you. And the real reason I know I got love for you because I got love for you. And I know sometimes you get a little moody when you're in a bad place, but I know you don't mean no harm. It's just how you fight. You know what I'm saying? I know that sometimes when you know what I mean? I know sometimes you don't answer your phone, ain't because you don't want to talk to me. It's because right now you just don't want to talk to nobody because you probably going to be moody and you just don't want to be moody to everybody. But see, I got to know you to love you. I got to know you to love you. And can't nobody tell me who to love, how to love. And all I say is, let me tell you one thing about me again. I can respect you and people be like, oh man, Danny, I know just who they are. Then why are you saying hello? I didn't know that was bad. See if I'm saying hello if they coming in like, Danny, F your mama. F you. We won't have to say hello again because I'm going to block you and block you out of my life because you're not doing nothing for me. Like I told you, if you can't sign a check, don't. And let me tell you something. Even if you paid my bills, if you thought that meant you control me, you wouldn't pay my bills. I'd go without. I'm going to live on my feet, not on my knees ever. And so if you ain't signing a check, if you ain't paying the bill, you can't tell me how to live or what I'm doing. And if you ain't getting me off, and then even if you're doing that, it's gonna be real hard for you to tell me what to do. Like what to do. You can advise somebody if anything. I could tell somebody like, "Hey, be careful, Michelle. Be careful, Michelle, if you're hanging out that park, because a lot of shit be going on over there. You want to be safe. You know what I mean? That's advising somebody. If I tell Michelle like, "Hey, don't be at that park," because if you be at that park, don't be the fuck around, man. Just don't be around, man. Because I don't mess with nobody. We going up in that park because they all trash. Maybe there's a beautiful view at the park, and that's why I don't know. It ain't me, but I can warn you. Like, girl, be careful. There's some characters in the sun up in here. That's as deep as it's gonna go. The rest will be on you. And look, I'm not the one to tell you I told you so. I'm not, because I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you. I might have warned you. I didn't tell you what to do, so I'm not gonna tell you. I told you not to go. No. I told you be careful. I told you, why don't you watch? Like, if it come to YouTube, I'm gonna tell you, why don't you watch everything about them? Because then you can make a real opinion. And it might be a little different. Might be better, might be worse. Don't know. But if you basing everything off one thing, you's definitely playing craps with these content creators. And I guarantee you're going to crap out more than you hit that, you know what I'm saying? Like, Be careful. Be careful. These moms gone with the wind crazy. They gone with the wind changing, definitely. They switch up and tip up every damn... I want to say every season, but sometimes it's within the same season. I don't know. Depends on who you watching. The same people will tell you, and then they'll use their words against you. As I'm telling you, be careful about that part. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. These people, they'll literally, reenacting. A YouTuber come on and be telling you like, hey, I'm telling y'all, Just Danny, she is not what people saying. She is not that. Stop saying that about Just Danny. Don't you say it. 2 weeks later. I came up here and I lied. I lied to y'all. About what? What you lied to us about, girl? I lied when I said Just Danny is not just what they say. She's more. Hey, you know what I be thinking when a content creator do that? I be thinking, well, then really you the big liar. You the biggest liar, scammer, scheme in the room, and I don't know what to believe. Because see, once you lie to me, don't come telling me about the other lies. Because I'm thinking, wait, are you telling me the truth now? Is this a lie you saying to make us not like them? Because you told us a lie to make us like them. You lied to yourself about why you liked them. But now you want me to go on baby, if you doing that with any content creator, you a fool. You better like who you want to like, watch what you want to like. And when they talking about something, if you agree, listen to it, laugh, whatever you're doing. But baby, the bank could be no deeper than that. Let one of these... Let me tell you something. I'm going to use an example with music. Here, we're going to go into music. So, before there was ever a Biggie Smalls, I was a Tupac fan. Tupac came in with Shock G and them. Digital Underground, if you may. When he came in with them, I said, "Oh, I love this dude. He's so militant. He's so, you know what I'm saying. He's so real. He's so telling a story. I was in love with Tupac. By the time Biggie came out, you know what I mean, and the first song I ever heard from him was "Who Shot You?" And then, you know what I'm saying, and when I started listening to him, I loved him, and he spoke a different struggle. I understood Tupac because he spoke that militant struggle, and some of us come from Panthers, come from that lifestyle. About things of that nature, and that black power, and that black militant to just know, you understand it in a different way. Not even know, no, didn't make me racist, but you know what I mean. So it was two different things. And I like both, but see, when the beef got deep with them, you had to choose. You couldn't say you like Tupac and Biggie. You had to choose. And I chose Biggie, y'all. I chose him. I'm still one of Biggie's diehard fans. But then one day, when they were both gone, I was sitting and I realized, I'm going to tell people I love them both, and here's why. I wish they could have done better staying together than the riff, and maybe we have them, and the music game be totally different. And the message that was being sent out to the masses, to these children, would be different. All children of all colors, because see, one thing about music is it's universal. So every race has listened to it. Every child is influenced by it. Just like video games. And so, yeah. How you doing, Cat? How you doing? How you doing, sis? But yeah. Mm, mm, mm. That's why I can't do it. I can't sit here and be telling y'all got your own decisions. You got your own stories of what brought you to an area, what brought you to a creator. You got your own reasons you stay. So the question I would ask, if I asked anyone, I would ask them, like, if something's so bad in a place you're going, why do you continue to go back? Because it's like going in a store that treats you bad, but yet you still keep coming in there and giving them your money. Why? Mm. Like what you want to like. Man, imagine what they would have conquered. Imagine. But what is set up would set up now. To this day, there'll be artists in hip hop feuding with each other, and there'll be casualties of their life. J to the J, 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 how you doing? How you doing, sis? Thank you for coming in, sis. How you doing? Yeah, Jay-Z, I mean, like I said, and some people rose, because you're going to rise from the fall of somebody's BS too. Even if you had nothing to do with it or you had everything to do with it. You get what I'm saying? There's going to be more people that gained than you would have or your children ever will, because you're gone. You're gone. Uh-oh. Get off punishment, son. Look, Nino's practice here. He said, free my friend. It's just like I remember when I was younger, one of the things when I hung with all the fellas I noticed was no matter what really went down, and with the fellas, it either became something that turned tragic over their wars, or it was something that they kind of like, all right, man, he just stay away from me, I'm gonna stay away from him. They kind of find a way to blow it off. And if they were homies, let me tell you something, it was always bros before hoes. Oh, they would set the girl up with each other, knowing knowing they would both know they was both messing with her, and they let her think she was getting away with it till they would decide they was gonna catch up. I was like, man, they doing it totally different. And women was turning on each other. because they thought you liked them. They was fake hanging out with you because you used to date them. He was like, girl, why are we doing all this? Why do we be fighting like that? You know? If I don't like somebody, the first thing I gotta say is a girl, and I can't stand such. I can't stand just Sandy because she fat. That's why I can't stand her. Is it because I'm afraid to be fat? I used to be fat. You know what I mean? People used to call me fat. Why is it I can't stand her because she fat? Why would that be a reason I couldn't stand her? I can stand her because she's a skank bee who keep getting on my she gets on my goddamn on nerves. Shut. That's why I can't stand all skanky ass. Maybe if she stopped doing it. When I'm saying skank, you think I'm talking about who she's sleeping with? No. I'm tired of talking about how I feel just by being in the same room. And I feel like a skank. I feel skanky. Oh man. Oh please. Please be careful getting that Fraggle Rock legal thing. Down on Fraggle Rock. Mm-mm-mm. Who's mine? I gotta go up for that one. But yeah, one things I learned when you watch something, it's hard for somebody to lie to me on here. So for example, you know, even when I tell y'all like about Jaguar, like I said, some of the stuff she actually confirmed me because it was already out there. But we're sitting here and saying, oh no, no, just like with her and her husband, y'all only been together for 4 and maybe a half years, 5. You didn't know him before that, sweetie. You didn't. But a couple of years ago when you was beefing with everybody, um, some of the stuff that's coming out now is coming out. And half the things you were saying weren't true. You're saying them is true. But if people watched it, I don't need to be sitting up here in chat telling you she lying. I've seen it. I've seen the lie. And that's with any of these people. Shit, I'm not sitting around. See, look, now, if you was sitting around collecting it, then it meant you knew they was lying. Now, you might have been getting some evidence because you're like, one day this going to be pertinent. Let me get that and put that together because it'll go with my statement because these people are so blinded by everything. They just, I mean, when you like somebody, and I told y'all, there's a way to like somebody and say, crazy cat mama, ain't see us. It's a way to like somebody and be like, oh, girl, I know my girl messy, but that's my BR. Don't you say nothing about my girl now. She messy, but she ain't messy with me, but girl, she is messy. Or you be, that's my boy, but honey, you know I wouldn't let him in my house. I know how to love people where they at. You know what I mean? Like I know how to, Christina, how you doing? I know how to love them exactly where they at, you know? You gotta know how to love people. Not be like, oh my God, I love them so much. I know they wouldn't steal from me. We just be leaving them in the safe to test them. No, I don't. No, I don't. I just sometimes leave my purse in the car to see if they. No, I don't. No, I don't. Because the thief you love could be your child. But I'm not leaving they stealing ass in my house. And I love them. I love them more than any person I'm gonna love in the world. But you think I'm gonna be like, oh, let me leave them alone with the credit cards? No, I ain't that fit. I ain't that fool now. You gotta know how to love people. That's what's wrong with people. I love them so much they ain't gonna steal. They don't. They just saying that about them. Yeah, the police done caught them a couple times, but notice they ain't do no time because they wasn't really stealing. Why are they charged stealing then? They ain't a thief, but all they got. Come on now. Come on now. Who y'all lying to? Not me. I'm not no hoe. I might be crazy, but I ain't no hoe. But yeah, oh y'all ain't got no team. I ain't got no time, but I'm excited to get to April 1st, y'all. Though for real, and I'm really excited to get to April 1st because I feel like I'm about to start springing into a new season for real in my life. Like I just really do. What that season is, I'll find out. But I just feel like I don't know. I don't know. That's why I want to make sure starting April 1st, I'm in my studio. I'm starting to work from there. So you know what I mean? Just excited. I'm excited. I'm excited because in April I plan to be on that food channel with food and, like I said, experiences with us, breaking bread together, talking with each other, just sharing moments of breaking bread, flooding our community wall with different things that we made or recipes or um, and look, like if we put a recipe out to anybody who wants to try it, whoever made it, we would like take pictures and then we would just post all the pictures, of all the different people who made that recipe. You know what I mean? Like, and then we kind of really are breaking the same bread sometimes. So, but I mean, it'll be about food. I want to try different foods that I've never tried before. And I'm about texture, so that's gonna be kind of hard. But hey, I'm gonna try it. I want to go to different experiences. Like if I went to Dallas right now and I was out there, I would definitely for one of my food channel. Well, if I went after April and I was out there, and for my food channel, I definitely would have to go to that restaurant that's spinning. Like for real, that's an experience and a food experience. Now, can I say that I might walk out of there with vertigo? I don't know. I don't know. Can I say I really want to sit by the window as we spinning around and look at Dallas? I don't know. But can I say I'll go there and eat? Hell yeah. Do I need to make reservations? If I was going to Vegas in a couple of months and it was after April, like if we went back down there in October again, I would definitely start by trying to make reservations in April to have a dinner at Hell's Kitchen. And hopefully, and then I would book my whole trip around the date they gave me available. But that kind of stuff will be on my food channel. Cause I mean, and also I want to cover all kind of food. I want to cover vegan food, try it, and talk about recipes and try recipes for vegan food. I want to try, like I said, different cultures' food, trying recipes, trying restaurants with it. I want to try recipes you all grew up with, maybe a family recipe. Now, some people don't want to give up that family recipe now. Don't y'all just be giving that to the internet now. Don't y'all get the internet rich off grandma's biscuits that she taught you how to make back in the day. Now, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you even give it to me. I won't give it away, hunty. But I'm going to gluttony, I'm sure. But that's a whole nother story. And then on that food channel, I also want to discuss things with food. Because I think that one of the problems that we have such a problem with food is because people don't discuss what led to the problems of food. There's big problems with food that people have. I have a problem with food. Like, I have a problem with, I'm an emotional eater. I'm an emotional eater. So I like healthy ways. We talk about these smoothies, all kind of things that have to do with food. But it would be done over there. It will definitely be done over there. Hold on, let's see what Johnny got to say. Oh, oh, he's my hero. He's my hero. He got it. The Kents, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, we sending that one for you too, sis. If you get out for 5 minutes, enjoy it. Enjoy it. When I'm taking stuff one step at a time, if I get to the door, I started something. And that's I'm like, oh, I know the next step out that door. Out that door. Let me tell you, I was going through that pandemic and I was so in my, stuck in the house. Like I almost felt prisoner to it. I started by first sitting on my stairs and realizing it was the same outside it was before. And realizing that though we might not have been talking about it all over the news, I mean, it's been so many things going around over the years. And I just had to start, I had to come to a different place. Then it went from there. So I would go down and I walk down the street because my buddy lives straight down the block from me. My buddy Blow, who's over, he'd be over in crib by the time he lives straight down the street from me. I walk down there, kick it for a few minutes, and I go back to the crib. Then I went. It was a step by step, and might not be the same situation as yours, but I think you're gonna get it, sis. I think. Mm-hmm. It's all different. Mm. Then I've had points because of my stomach where I won't eat. I'm scared to eat. I'm scared to be bagged up. I'm scared to be in pain. I'm scared to be, at once upon a time, depending on what it was, my stomach would sometimes I just blow chunks a lot. A lot. Like, especially when I woke up in the morning. My stomach would be bad for like the whole day, and then it get better, and I'd be scared to eat. So then I wouldn't eat for like 2 days, and it give me a different effect to my stomach being bad. So like I said, I've had those things. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it could be health. Sometimes it could be because people tortured you when you was young. It could be because you was abused and never took counsel. So this is how you learn to deal. It could be that you grew up not eating or you can't afford to eat, because we have to understand that there are people who cannot afford to eat more than once a day or to snack, or, you know what I mean? Or they found all the Dion, how you doing, King? How you doing? And we have to know that. That's why I like food drives. Like when we get to this November, we talked about it last year, and I told y'all it was something I want to do on the give back this year. Like I said, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And I want people to. And most people, like I said, you're already giving back, but it never hurts. It never hurts because the people are starving. Mm. Blessings. Mm, You found us at the right time, because I found y'all at the right time, at the right moment of my life. I came in here, and no matter what bad we talk about, some of the people I met and I love and I like, I'm talking subscribers and creators, I met them through some of this bad stuff. So had it not been going on, we wouldn't have crossed paths. But for some reason, not only do we meet paths, we continue to come into each other's paths. So there's a reason, a season, and a lifetime. And sometimes that reason could be the season for a lifetime. You never know. And sometimes that reason could be a season for a lifetime, and you never messing with them person. You never know. You never know. But I worry more about the good things I met. The good things. I think about how when I came last year and I started by putting uploads on my channel, and not last year, yeah, the year before last, because I started in 2021. Because 2022 made a year, and this year in October it'll be two. So when I started my channel, I was like, it's just now, and you can just be you. That's it. That's it. That's it. And that's why even when I speak on stuff, I tell people, I'm not going to just start speaking on some creator I just started watching right now. If I speak on that, I'm just say, oh my God, I was watching this situation and blah. That's it. But when I speak on these things, oh, trust me, I was watching this. I was watching it, but I wasn't watching it to try to be on the takedown. I was watching to see what was going on. I was watching them on the things that was going on all over during the pandemic, because it was days I couldn't sleep. My insomnia was bad. But when I picked up this thing and I came in here and we set up a kingdom and we sat here and we all built this foundation together, is why we could come in here and people could come in the chat and be safe, be respected. You know what I mean? Because like I said, at the end of the night, when you come in here and you wear a crown, you're going to get respected. And when you don't, you won't. And trust me, if you stand for something I don't stand with, you won't get in the crown, in the kingdom, in the chat, because I'm already had you on my block list. You ain't going to have to have done nothing to get on there. You did something that'll have you never come up in here and taint me. You can go anywhere you want and talk shit. If you come under another account, but if you come in, shit, you gonna get that blocked too. But that's not what we worry about. We worry about who's gonna come up here and act like they got some sense. Where the real adults at? Where the real bosses at? Where the real kings and queens at? Because they'll come in. They'll come in. Because if they don't want to be, like I said, and we even got some kings and queens we might not call kings and queens. You know what they do? They sit back and they watch, and they still don't come in next to them. That's a crown they wearing. Might not be the crown I'm wearing, because nobody's wearing the same crown. But they wearing a crown enough to honor that we said I ain't doing that. And some will try it. And y'all know we kick them on their royal ass on up out of here. That's simple. And like I said, if anybody ever come up in here disrespectful and you go to check them, just make sure when you check them, you put a crown next to the check-in so I can know it was a check-in that was given out. Just put a crown next to it. I know. I'll get it. I'll get it. And like I said, one of the ways to keep us all safe, if I'm safe, you got to be safe too. Because if you ain't safe and they coming here firing on you, they automatically brought me in it because they disrespected me the moment they came up here and thought this was the place to come check somebody. This wasn't that. And it'll never be that. This ain't the check-in point. This ain't the checkpoint center where you walk in and say, "Oh, hey, everybody. Oh, I came up in here to tell Corin's mom she ain't nothing." No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And if you didn't like her, she should have been blocked. You didn't even see she was in here. Let me tell you something. People I don't like, they be in chats I be in. And the only time I notice when they comment come up on the screen. You know why? Because they already on my I don't want to see you. I'm Stevie Wonder to you. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just, no. No. I'm going to get something I can't stand my attention. And my time. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And my eyes are running out. They can't be looking at stuff they don't want to see. My ears are getting my ears are getting older. They can't be hearing shit they don't want to hear no more. Mm-mm. They over that. They over that. Mm-hmm. Okay. But I know what you mean. You want to get out and feel. I understand. And you will, sis. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Just look at me. That's Tupac, not me. So I don't want y'all to think I say it's me. But he said it. Against all odds. Against all odds. But you still did it. That's what you got to know. You got it. When you got that glow, you feel that fire and you won't let go. Yes. Wait, the Kents, where you at? What city you in? Where you at? Oh yeah, it definitely will. It definitely will. I told my son one thing I learned about life: you don't take advantage of the time you got. Don't complain when you missed it, because you ain't gonna get it back. You can cry, bitch, and moan. You can't get it back, and take advantage of the now. And most people, their biggest regrets is when they didn't take advantage of the time and they can't get it back. And life shows them you will never get it back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do. And we send the hella love. Hella love. We sending it till you feel it. Ooh, okay. Definitely. Road trip. Like I said, and I told y'all this last year before knowing one of my plans was when I came back to Chicago was I was gonna start traveling because y'all know I love to hop on me an old plane. I love to be talking in my city, chilling, having breakfast, and then being yours. You know what I'm saying? I love something like that. But oh, that's right. We going. But yeah, I know that's one of the things I plan to do is hit up a bunch of cities, especially ones I've never been to, because I'm getting older, not younger. And I'm gonna get to a place where I'm really just want to sit still. And these days you be looking at what's going on. You be like, oh, I don't know if I want to move around. I don't worry about. I could put gloves on, so I don't worry about that. I could buy the row I'm in and not have to sit on next to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I could do first class if they got. You know what I'm saying? There's many ways I could sit alone. I don't worry about that part. But I definitely got to get back on my travel. But then first I got back to Chicago and it was trying to get a place. And it's hard to want to go travel and you're spending so much money just to stay. And you still got to get that place. But now I'm in a place, you know what I'm saying? But now it's waiting on the surgery. So, but then y'all know I'm moving around. And Tina, I probably just come to you. Then we go from there. Cause I'm telling you, I gotta move. Anybody know me? Know I move around. I be up in some state. Shit, I don't. I told y'all I went to Houston. I had to break free my damn self. I went to Houston. I was out there a month. You know what I'm saying? Georgia. I was down in Georgia for Christmas for like a few years. When I just stayed there, it was the first time I was staying there while I was doing it. But I was down there for Christmas for the last couple of years. New Year's, Georgia, Cali, 2018, Dallas. I went to Virginia, Dallas, Cali, Georgia, all in the same year between September, from September to December. I went to Cali, Dallas, Houston, Cali, Dallas, Houston, Georgia, and Virginia. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Now sometimes I get up in your city and do an old nasty one night stand. I flew into Dallas. And I got into Dallas at 10 o'clock in the morning. I was supposed to fly out of Dallas at 8 o'clock at night, but I had the longest doggone layover in Dallas history. I'm sure it's not. But no, I had an old nasty 6 hour, almost 7. I'm like, I had a layover longer than I stayed in Dallas. But I still come to your city. I'll pull up in your shit. We'll be talking about it in the morning. I'm like, man, I just seen a flight. So and I don't do Spirit and them. And y'all see, I just tried to do Frontier when I just went to Georgia for my godson's wedding. When I went out there for that, and I had to buy a whole another flight with Delta that night. But I didn't sit in the airport all night. Baby, they probably still sitting there. I don't know. But I wasn't. They was sitting there. I was on a whole new flight. I'm talking about I'm going. I shouldn't have took it in the first place. But I said, well, wait a minute. It had me in Orlando. You know, I love Florida. Florida is one of the states I've been to several times in my life. I've been to Florida a few times. But I ain't been to Florida and kicked the bobo as an adult. So that's how I want to do Florida. But I done all the tourist attractions in Florida, except for Busch Gardens. I never did that in Florida. Wait a minute. Oh wow, that ain't shit. 5 hours. It take 5 hours to drive out of Illinois. hmm And to be honest with you, I'm not who I used to. Like, I can't do what I used to. I don't like big crowds. Not because I'm scared of anybody. Just my anxiety goes up because anybody could do anything. And we live in a time when you can't control people. So what I do is I control my space, what's around me. So that's why I tell you, if I let you in and you screw me, instead of me taking it on everybody else, it just makes the checkpoint of being in my life real hard. Because so if you think I'm gonna trust a bunch of strangers in the room and trust that one of them didn't come up in here with a chip on their shoulder or a decision to make themselves, get into it with somebody who in this room I don't even know neither. But when they tell the story of what happened, they'll swear we all knew each other, and I'm like, I don't even know them. We was in a concert together. I didn't know they were a fan for another group, and they decided they was gonna come in this concert and throw stink bombs in the air, and it caused a stampede. I didn't know. No, I don't like people. I don't like people like that. Just like when we just had that thing at that concert last year, when that too many people I want to be around, stuff like that can happen. It can happen, and we've seen it happen more than once at concerts. It can happen. I just don't. The Taste of Chicago. They talking about moving the Taste of Chicago. So I don't give a damn if they moving it to September, October, November, December. I ain't going. I ain't went to the Taste Chicago in years. I want to taste Chicago. I'll go around to these restaurants and taste Chicago. And I'm just a strong believer that every one of the restaurants that should be in there aren't in there. There's some taste of Chicago people really need to taste because they ain't gonna taste it nowhere but here. I don't need. You know what? I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not. I just don't want to be in groups. I don't want to go to the fireworks show that got 10, 20,000 people there. I don't want to do none of that. I don't. I don't want to go to the. Let me tell you something. Sting just last year. If I would not have been in a hotel, I would have did it. But like I said, once again, just wanting to be in a different place mentally and everything so I can enjoy everything. And I was on tunnel vision. But Sting last year was at it was in the western suburbs, but he was at this place, and they were celebrating a composer, and he was gonna be there. It was a small venue. The place held like 250 people. Hey, them tickets was like I mean to sit in the balcony, but I mean like I said, only hold like 250, so it'd have been like going to I don't know, because I never been to an opera, which I plan to do that because I have never been. I just want to go. But I'll do a concert like that. hmm And most people be trying to get in the front row. I'm trying to get closest to an exit. How about that? But I'm not going to know. I go to the House of Blues. You got about 150 up in there. I'll do that concert. I'm not doing no big concerts. None. I don't want to be in no arena with. I just my anxiety can't do it right now because I can't tell you what everybody doing. I can't even see everybody, let alone know what they doing. Mm-mm. And if a stampede happened, so and my growth. So that's why I surround myself with where I want to be, what I want to do, and what I want to put in my limits. Oh heck yeah! And I definitely oh where is that? Is that Fort Lauderdale? Because I know my people out there. I think that's where they at. And if that's where they at, I know that's when I first go to Florida. I want to be over there to go see them, especially because there was a loss this year, and I haven't seen them since the loss, or right before I seen them like 2 years ago. They came here, but I definitely will be in that area. But oh, we could definitely go to. Oh, sis, that's a date. You better put that in your calendar. That's a real date. I mean it. I mean it. JJ, I'm telling you, when I was gonna do that 8 hour layover in Orlando, I was gonna see how close you was to Orlando. But I was just waiting to get out there. I was gonna inbox a selfie on what you got with. Tell JJ this is my number. Call me. How close is you to Orlando? But we gonna do Busch Gardens. We doing it. I'm holding to that, y'all. I think I left it on the screen long enough that we got evidence. We got evidence. So when I'm in it, don't you hear? I'm gonna hit nothing. We at Busch Gardens. Kicking it. Now, somebody told me a few years ago when they went to Busch. Now this was like 10 years ago when they went. 10, 12 years ago. They told me they went, you get unlimited free beer. Now, I don't even drink Busch beer. I ain't in a while, but I am a beer drinker, so if they got different flavors, if it's good, I'd definitely be sampling it. I'm the type, if I come to your town and they having a beer festival, let's go. Not because we finna sit and get drunk off beer, but one, we can taste different beers. And two, man, they always got the good foods you can eat. Them little bitty burgers, they the best burgers you ever had in your life. Like just the right sound, taste, pretzels, like soft pretzels. I love soft pretzels. Nah, I can't do them, corns. I can't do them. I can't do a room that's so packed that we gotta kind of slither to go past. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. Oh, are you touching me? Oh my god, I can't do it. And see, I can admit it. We went to this restaurant, this popular restaurant. It was a trendy one. We went for Mother's Day. Me and my buddies and my sister. We went one morning. That's a super popular restaurant. So you get in there. People waiting outside to get in. Like we got up in there, but when we were waiting right before they place you for your table, it's a part when you're inside. And my twin know me so well. She said, Danny, why don't you go on and wait outside? And then when we get ready to get in, we'll call you. You could just come on in. Because it's going to start messing with my anxiety. But here's the thing. What is going to come off to people is I'm being aggressive. I'm trying to intimidate. I'm not. My anxiety is just up. So I'm in fight or flight. And what you're going to get in the crowd is it seems like I'm in fight. So now if people are bumping up against, I'm going to be pushing them. Because in the fight or flight, they're so close that they're in what I believe is the space. If my hands can touch you and I put my arms out, you're too close to me unless we're about to hug. You're about to whisper in my ear. You get what I'm saying? I don't like to be that close to people. I don't want you that close unless we had to be that close. And then I let you in that space. And that's how I treat children. Like, let them come to your space, but don't come all up in my space like that. I don't like that. I don't, especially when I don't know you. I don't like that. Because I'm letting you know how they say, how they get close enough to shank you. I'm just about to be there. I don't want them that close. They got close enough to punch me. They too close. They better be where they could swing and I'm like, whoa, shit. Was that for me? But I don't want people in my face like that. So when I'm in a place, MLW, how you doing? How you doing? But yeah. Ooh, I don't like people too close like that. Uh-uh. And when you look into any event that had thousands of people, the part people never talk about was all the incidents that happened there. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Just like even in all my things I'm gonna do to support the community, the LGBTQAI plus community, going to those pride things ain't one. It's too many people. Oh, it's too. Oh my god. Oh my god. And now it's an even more bigger group. Oh no, it's too many people. It's too many. Oh, it's too many people. It's too many people. Even when I was watching Vanderpump Rules, remember when they did the little they had the what is it called? Y'all know in the float in the parade. I thought, too many. Abort, abort. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't even. So like, look, I be wanting to go to Mardi Gras. Mm-mm. I would get anxious from the moment I bought the ticket. Too many people. Too many people. It's just so messing my anxiety. So I could front because I could probably get medicated to I could smoke for anxiety. I mean medicate like that because mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I know me. I know me. I know I'd be nervous. Okay. And when it goes smooth, it can all be over within the next hour. But yeah, oh, crowds. Ooh. Mm. I'm the type to go to a restaurant that's popular and make sure, like, hey, we went to the candy factory for my bestie's 40th birthday in Georgia. You know, they candy factory be juking, right? So we going through it. Her 40th birthday is right when they opened up stuff. We went to Candy Factory. I kid you not. We got pictures, video, everything. I done posted on it. But we had a whole section. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we wasn't sitting with people in tables behind us. We ain't no celebrity. No, because if you know how to do stuff, you going to get the section. We got a section. We got a whole section. There was a couple getting engaged that was in the whole section. We had our own bathroom. We didn't have to go out and use the bathroom. There was a bathroom back there. Mhm. And our waiting staff for us back there, even that couple that was over there getting engaged, and they had a party of 4, we had a party of 8. We had the same waiting staff, like so there was no extras. They weren't out there touching with these other folk, with these other common folk all up and through here. No, we didn't do that. We didn't do that. Nope, 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 nope. Sure didn't. Sure didn't. So if you have it in a candy factory in Georgia, please know they do have a section. They do. They do. You can get it. You can get it. You can. I was like, oh no, I can be around these people. Girl, I can't. I can't. I can't. I ain't. I won't. It was packed in there. Didn't affect me. Wasn't with them. Wasn't. It was packed. It was people having parties, and it was bottle girls serving up, and that's what's a lot going on. But, mm-mm, mm-mm. And please, we had like a $600 bill up in that mofo. So now we wasn't ain't cheap or nothing, but wasn't dealing with all them people. Wouldn't have. I wouldn't have. No way. I told my buddy I ain't even want to do valet. I ain't want some strangers' germs touching in the seats, baby. Sometimes my germy be a little too much. I'm like, oh, it's too many people. They coughing, they sneezing. Oh my god! I just saw that person grab they butt, they dug in their butt. Oh my goodness, I just too many people. That's that my anxiety. Oh my god, it's too many people. To Helen, Georgia. What is it close to? What part of Georgia? I was just when I was in Georgia for the 10 months. I stayed in Allenwood. I was in Allenwood, which is what is that DeKalb or Decatur? I don't know because they one counted me, but they not. Girl, they two different. They let you know that's two different places. But I was in Allenwood. But I'm always in Georgia, so especially like I said, if I didn't go there, everything I'm in Georgia at least twice a year. I'm always in Georgia. That's something that's a consistency. I'm gonna always be in Georgia, so I'm gonna be in Georgia at least twice a year all the time, no matter what. But like I said, I ain't been to LA since 2018. I gotta get back to LA. I love so even if I come out to Cali, where I'm gonna station myself as LA. If you're looking for me, I'm gonna be right by the. I'm telling you where I'm gonna be. In Hell's Kitchen sent they people on a trip once when they won a challenge, but I'm gonna be right there next on the other side of Venice Beach, where they have the pier and the dock. I'm gonna be in that hotel right there on that little man-made beach they made right there. I'm gonna be right there. I'm telling you where I'm gonna be staying at. You looking for me to be right there. You're looking for me to be right there. Cause I can walk on over to the hood and get me tacos off the taco truck late at night. I can walk over to the hood. It's a madman. I can walk over to Venice Beach and kick the Venice Beach all day. I can go right over here to the pier and get fresh fish, fresh this. Take pictures of what them things called? What are them sea lions? They be all up on them yachts and they're going chilling deep. They be chilling. He said, "Dang, I ain't never seen this close up in person before. I seen it there. I seen it there, but that's where you can find me in LA. That's where I want to stay. That's where I'm at. And if not, I'm on something super bougie. You could say I'm lying. You gonna catch me in the same hotel as Pretty Woman up in Beverly Hills. But see, I can't live like I want to. Even though Beverly Hills, you still walk down the street, be blowing and stuff. It's LA. But I can't really live over there like I want to live. I want to live where I'm next to some water. I want to see some boats. I want to be able to go get me some fresh tuna and salmon right in my face. And I want to be next to Venice Beach. Period. Period. So that's what you're going to get unless I bring in something on Venice Beach. That's where you're going to find me at. Even if I come to your crib, where I'm going to be staying at, going to be right there. I don't know where everybody else going to be. That's where Danny going to be. I'm going to tell you exactly where I'm going to be. Exactly. Please, I was walking everywhere. They said, oh, I don't know if you want to. It's kind of a ghetto. It's a little Mexican ghetto over there. I said, oh, okay. Man, got the bet, man. Let me tell y'all something. We was walking over there, going to the restaurant on Sunday morning. Yeah. Living. Then coming back over there and getting bougie and having lunch on a little restaurant. Fresh catches of the day, eating fresh tuna, fresh salmon and shit. Eating lunch for $2.50 just for three people. You know what I mean? I don't know why, girl. Sometimes you gotta live. I swear to God, I gotta make this up. Ask anybody. And the people who went with me to LA was my sister and my best friend. Let me tell you something. Ask anybody who was there. I wasn't getting that. Everybody know I love like tequila, especially Patron. It's one of my favorite tequilas. So if I'm a drink, I'm gonna drink Patron. Shots of Patron. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do lots of limes. But when I was in LA, y'all wanna know what I was drinking every day? When I ordered a drink, I was ordering that thing that I would watch on Lisa Vanderpump, and they always had the jalapeno martini. That's what I was getting. Oh, that shit was fire. They made it perfect. So they use that little, I guess the juice is a jalapeno juice, but then they put real jalapenos in it. And they kept saying when I was ordering, they say, Danny, what is They said, girl, Nino, that was me. Nino, that was me. Oh, God, girl. Hold on, let me figure out that was me. But yeah, I was drinking them, girl, because I love Vanderpump Rules. Like, baby, I was drinking them. And I wanted to go to her restaurant, but like I said, I was out there already taking care of, I was on there on business. You know what I'm saying? I was only out there 4 days, and them 4 days went by so damn fast, man. But like I said, I had a party on the top of the Beverly Hill Hotel, please, for me. Looking down on the rest of Beverly Hill. Baby, you better stop. You better stop. You better stop. So I know for a fact he would say something, but honey, in my worst or whatever was the worst of my life, I've done things that people I could have only dreamed, and I know it'll get better. And like I said, I had a red carpet in there. When I walked in there, the picture they had in there was me and my son from the documentary. And I came up in there, so whether it was nothing, baby, that was something. Because I grew up watching Pretty Woman. You know what I'm saying? And I was at that same hotel, and not only was I on it, they never showed me a clip that you could be on the roof doing a rooftop party. Oh, because we was on there. I know you can, because I did it. I know you can, because I did it. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't tell me if you can. I know you can. I know that I met the heads of stars, and they shook my hand, and they talked to me. And then they said, Danny, when we go to the screening, I want to sit next to you because I think you're one of the realest. I know it happened because I lived it. I lived it. So y'all know I be teasing too much. So you know I'm like, I gotta stay at this hotel now. I have to stay, and I have to have a valet carry my bags as I go up, and I'm holding my purses like this. You know what I'm saying? Like I hold my purse in the bag like this. Like I gotta do too much. I gotta go up in there and do too much. Think about she has on a whole Nike sweatsuit and a pair of Uggs, and she came up in here like she is wearing. Yes, auntie. She want to come in there. Oh, yes. And see, you know I love the skates. Girl, do I gotta go get my skates out the closet? I will bring my own skates to Venice Beach. How about? I will, but I want to rent some shit. So I want to hang out, like I said. So I want to be close to Venice Beach. You come see me in LA. Let's hang out on Venice. Now we can't smoke on Venice in any kind of way. I got something for Venice Beach. I'm gonna rent something that cannot smoke in it or on the balcony of it, and I'm gonna get to smoke on Venice. Because I'm not testing. Them fines look real expensive. I'm not testing them fines, you know what I mean? For Venice. But I do. I want to either skate through Venice, rent a little scooter, Scooby Doo through Venice. hmm I love skating. Really? Good. I see a lot of my peeps out in that old Cali, Vegas, Arizona area. Good to know. I know I gotta get down to Arizona because I gotta see my brothers. He been down there a couple of years. I ain't went yet. I was gonna go on this trip, but I'm glad I didn't. But at that time, yeah. Okay. Oh, everybody out here. I love it. I love it. Yeah. What time? Oh, I can't believe I got to go to work tonight. Oh, goodness. I was gonna go. I got my laundry behind me. I was gonna go to the laundry today instead of tomorrow, but I said no. I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm gonna just go tomorrow. I'm gonna go on my off day. I'm not keeping my granddaughter tomorrow because her auntie is actually in town, uh, and so she's going to see her auntie. So I won't be seeing her tomorrow. So I said, well, I'm just gonna do things I gotta do. I'm actually changing my hair tomorrow, but I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know. I'm thinking about it, but I'm trying to do it up tomorrow. So when I go live, I'll be normal or in my hair because I'm going to do my hair, but I'm gonna change it up tomorrow. So if I come back tomorrow night, it'll be different, and or Friday morning, it'll definitely be different because I plan to do my hair Thursday. That's my goal. That's my goal. I might be booked. I might be busy. I don't know. No, but I do plan to do it because I know that I want to get this tooth filled next week. And not only am I getting the tooth pulled next week, um, right after that, I'm going to my doctor's appointment. And I definitely, you know what I'm saying? So as we get ready for that, I'm just, and I could do my hair. I've done my hair enough times that even when my eye is healing, other than putting something on, so hair, like when you comb your hair or whatever, don't go into my eye. Um, But even with my hair, push kind of shove, I could have somebody else braid my hair and do my hair for me. But I know how to do my hair without being able to see it. You know what? I have thought about them now. One of the reasons I didn't start, like I said, when in shaving my hair. So one, I'm gonna work on trying to strengthen so the side where when I told y'all I shaved it, I messed up and the hair just won't grow back here. But right now I'm growing back the front. So like by the May, this will be where I can braid it. So then I can braid all of this. So the one thing before I did any of that is I would start growing because otherwise I'm gonna have super uneven hair. Super uneven hair. Because there's a lot of hair that's in the hair I have, but I gotta start growing back in the area. So first I started by I'm growing back this. And so by the time we get to the weather where, you know what I'm saying, I can grab. So like I said, I just wouldn't put no hair on it now because it won't be healthy. So first growing back the front, not cutting this part. So I haven't cut this part at all in over a month. You know what I mean? So it's growing back. So then you'll be able to have it from here and then all of this braided up. Then start growing back the sides. Started first by growing it up to around here, all the way around, and then just cutting the bottom. Let that grow, and then it's a process. You know what I mean? But I stay to it. It'll just be a few months to where you can grip it, and then. But then I would do sister locks when I do my head. Even if because when you start, I don't care about it being short. I love the skin I'm in, and I feel like if you go into locks, there's a new beauty and strength. I just these about to blow chunks. No, wait. I thought he's about to throw up. What are you eating? Did you want to get into something that I don't know nothing about it? These dogs. Look, these dogs. But yeah, so no, I gotta go to work today at 6. At 6 o'clock. I don't know why I said 6:30 earlier. I ain't gotta know 6:30. I gotta be there at 6. So yeah. Hmm. No, I haven't. Hmm. Yeah, my bestie, she started her sister locks. Oh, it's been I think 4 years or 5. 5 years. Hmm. Yeah, and what you learn, like people do sister locks is totally different than just knowing how to do locks. It's a whole different with twisting or whatever. But yeah, but her locks are beautiful now. My twin has a sister lock. Okay. Locks are beautiful. My mother has been growing locks over 20 years. Locks are beautiful. And they put the real pattern and texture in your hair and the way it goes and it grows the way it's supposed to. And some of our hairs grow in different patterns. And they go, you know what I mean? And we put all this stuff and most of us, no matter what your culture is, we change what is our stuff. You be like, nobody really in your background had that color, had all this stuff. We just change everything about that uniquely makes us us. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love sister locks. They're beautiful. They are beautiful. My auntie is a loctician, and then man, let me tell you something. When it comes like my her cousins or something, they are beast with hair. My one little cousin, she had a shop, everything, got a shop, everything. Like she a beast. But like my other cousin, she groom locks and she like doing. But my auntie, like I told you, I got two families, and one of them, other family, I was blessed to become friends to family. Like so, my mom and this family been friends since she was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? And so they like family to me. And but my auntie, that she's a loctician. You know what I mean? She do that. That's a lifestyle. It's beautiful. But she want to do these single twists on my hair, and I am gonna let her do them. You know what I mean? I'm not saying probably something I do and try it out in the summer. Because I'm happy in the skin I am, the hair I'm in. You'd be surprised how many times when, trust me, graphics in my hair, cut my hair, have my styles. People just loved it, love my style, love my different colors. I had to stop coloring my hair though, y'all. I was abusing the shit out. All that bleach. Ooh. Even though I only bleach my hair once a year, just, ooh, I was messing my heart up. It dance it out too, and make kind of pretty. You get them in June? Okay. Okay, sis. I am gonna watch a video on. Like I said, I love locks, sister locks, locks. I love them. But yeah. Okay, y'all. I'm about to get out of here to go eat some lunch. Like I said, I was gonna go to the laundromat, but I'm not going. I'm not going to the laundromat today. I go tomorrow in the morning after I do my live. I'll go to the laundromat. I want to do it early, get done early. Um, I think I'm just gonna chillax, and then I gotta go to. No, I'll do that. I might do that before I go to work. I probably just go to the store before I go to work. I don't know. I'm just trying to make it not that complex. Whatever I'm doing today is not gonna be that serious, and then I go to work, get through those hours, and that's it. And get off at 1. Okay. Yeah. And that's why even when I put hair in my head, I make sure it's not heavy. I like I said, I know all the things I don't like, everything else. So I try to make sure anything I'm doing don't have that attached to it. It don't have that attached to it. I can't stand hair that tangle up. No matter what you do, if you tie it up or you bun it up or twist it up, then I can't get it back down straight. I could take this hair down and in 5 minutes come back to this camera and have it kind of look cute and I could thump because you don't put no heat in. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. I'm make sure so I'm not gonna shoot. Cause auntie, it got so expensive. The girl who was braiding my hair, like I don't even have a whole head full of hair, and she was charging me like when I still had a whole head full of hair. And I'm like, I can't be giving nobody $300 to braid half my hair. I'll just do it my damn self. So once I got something, I'm gonna do what I can do with my own hair, cause it's cheaper. I just buy the hair and I do it. It's cheaper than me giving you $200-300 to be up in the shop, and then be thinking to myself that was just ridiculous what I just paid. Claudia, how you doing? Hey, 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 happy Wednesday. But yeah, no. But yeah, y'all, like I said, I'm about to go and eat some lunch, do that for the day. I do plan to, somebody, I'll go for somebody else. Man. That's ridiculous talk for somebody like that. I do plan to drop some shorts or upload today. I definitely plan to do that. I can't say I won't go back live because who knows? I might go live on my lunch. I don't know. I might. I might. I can't say I won't. I can just say if I don't, I definitely will see you in the morning. Like I said, I woke up this morning and I woke up and I told you sometimes I grind my teeth. And I woke up this morning and I was grinding my mouth so hard it took a second for me to relax my jaw to open my mouth. And I said, what's got you grinding your teeth tonight? But when I did that, my mouth felt so sore. And like I said, you could still, the swelling is all the way down to it's like this patch. You could feel it right here. But that just felt my mouth felt real tender. So I really just lay in the bed. I watched the chef. I watched him do breakfast this morning. That's why I shared it before Rim Rocks. I sat and I was listening to Rim Rock, which I want to say congratulations because you're 27 away. And when I got to being 30 hours away, I literally looked at it and the next thing I knew, it was telling me, you know what I mean, that I was eligible for monetization. Go and do that. Make sure you take care of that. Congratulations. I can't wait to see where you go, how you keep going, how you keep growing. Congratulations on that. So I was watching that. Like I said, I watched Jaguar go live this morning. I was just laying around watching lives. I wasn't asleep. I wasn't asleep. I just wasn't ready. I didn't want to come on with my camera off because my jaw hurt. I didn't want to be talking like this because I didn't want to open and close the mouth and accidentally hit where it was swollen from me grinding my teeth together. I didn't want to do none of that this morning. So that's why I wasn't on my 9 o'clock. But I've learned that sometimes things change and you can't, you know what I mean? But I'm coming. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to come. So yeah, so this morning I was just up watching people. That's what I was doing this morning, was watching people. Watching lives and laying there. Then I was on the phone. Because then once I got on the phone, I was like, okay, I'm about to start. And I actually thought I had set the live for 11:30, and I had never pushed send. So at 11:30, when I jumped to come on, I had to set it for 12:05 because it was 11:32. And I had to set it just so I could give y'all a 30-minute warning that I was coming because I had never pushed send. Well, create, excuse me. I had set it up, everything. I was like, what the hell am I doing? Speed bomb. Shout. Shout. But yeah, so like I said, so I will get at y'all later on because that's what I'm about to go do is eat some lunch. And that's it. That's it. I'm about to eat some of the seafood. Well, that's what I'm going to do. And I will talk to y'all later. Love you. Thank you, sis, for being here, Tina. Thank you, sis, for being here, Susan. Thank you, sis, for being here, Dana. Thank you, Mama Ann, for being here. I know Mama Ann probably left. She said her nurse was coming in. But thank you, thank you for being my eyes, because y'all know I probably missed some stuff. And to anybody, if I missed a comment or something you said, I truly apologize. I really, really, really do. I use the computer today more than my phone as eyes. Ranrock, I was just saying congratulations to you. And that this morning I was listening to your live. I just wasn't in the chat. I was there. Congratulations. Um, but yeah, so if I missed a comment, I apologize. I truly do apologize. But one of the things I'm excited about us going into the studio is everything I'm doing in the studio is to help with my eyes. So that they can be my eyes and more for me. Um, so yeah, so thank you to everybody who came through today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for showing love, giving love. Don't forget about each other out there. Send a kind word when you see each other. Send some love. You pray about it. Pray for them. So thank you to everybody who came through. Everybody who came through, on your way in or your way out, smash that crown. Let me know your crown was in the building. If you come back later, smash that crown. If you sat and you watched and you didn't come in because you was just listening, hey, you too, come in that comment, say hello. It's all nothing but love. It's respect. It's nothing but respect. So thanks for coming in, everybody, and I will catch you later. See ya. And then I gotta see what had Nino coughing like that. What did he eat? Did he get into something? I gotta make sure, but nothing's out. I don't know. I'm checking my bunny. All right, y'all. Love you. See ya.